It's a really interesting time now for Miami. We always joke, the collectors, when we get together, we always joke, we who have labored in obscurity for decades are finally getting our 15 minutes of fame, as Andy Warhol would have said. But Art Basel has really shined a bright light on the visual arts community of Miami. It has been great for the artists. It has been great at some level for the institutions, but it has certainly been great for the collectors. We have, all of us who have had public spaces for our private collections have really gotten the benefit of Art Basel bringing the greatest collectors in the world here year after year after year. Why is there a situation in Miami where there are so many public spaces to show private collections? It's kind of a simple answer, and that is that for many years there were not visual arts institutions in Miami at any great level. The collectors were really here first. And so it's been a very, very long time, long before Art Basel. Marty Margulies had one of the greatest collections in the world. Before Art Basel, the Rebels were here. Deborah and I have been collecting art here for 38 years. So people don't understand that. They don't know the context of that. And I think you're seeing now a very natural transition of a lot of the art in the community slowly but surely migrating to the public institutions. The opening of the Perez has drawn a lot of art out of the community. But you know, these things take time. Philadelphia is 250 years older than Miami. And so I hear sometimes people say, well, why don't we have a museum like Philadelphia? And I say to them, call me in 250 years and I'm pretty sure that we will. So there's an impatience in Miami, which is what gives it its energy a lot of times, but it's also an acknowledgement of the idea of Miami is still a very young town. It takes generations for art to migrate from private holdings to public institutions, and we're just getting our public institutions to a level where they could actually accept art from people. So I think there's a lot going on in Miami. I think that we have gotten the blessing of the focus of the fair. I don't think the Perez Art Museum would have ever been built without something like Art Basel coming along and energizing the community, like these private collections like Craig Robbins and the De La Cruzes and the Rubels and the Margulies. You know, go see those things because they're incredible. And they're a gift to the community. Those guys do not have to open their doors and let people come see their art, but they do. And we should just embrace that, be thrilled about it, and just think of it as another component of what the visual arts means in South Florida.